Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Speedbreaker, or in those circumstances it's probably more appropriate to introduce myself as Roman, as it is my real name. And today for you I've prepared a little bit of a different video, as you can already tell, of course. And the reason for that is that as of last week I've actually hit 2,500 subscribers. Now, first up, I really want to give a big thank you to you guys. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Thank you so much for all the likes, for the comments, for watching my content. Really, just seeing people watching my content really makes me happy. I think that's that part of YouTube that makes most people happy. Just seeing your opinion and your thoughts getting out there and people watching it, sharing it, and thinking about it and talking about it. It's just really that part of YouTube, that kind of interaction part that really thrills me. So for today's video I thought I'm going to be doing something really different, something really crazy that I've never done before. I'm actually going to be doing a Q&A vlog. And I have asked you guys to ask me some questions that I can answer to you in this video today. Now, before I'm going to dig into those questions, I really again want to give a big thank you back to you guys. Thanks so much for supporting me for the past 2 years. There have been a lot of ups and downs, really, for me personally, on YouTube, and in personal life. And sometimes it was really hard to keep going, and your support really kept me on that track, kept me like producing videos, kept me being interested in the matter, and I'm really grateful for that. And all I just want to say is just keep being awesome. You guys rock. But without any further ado, let's get into this Q&A. Alrighty then, so Carbonate Place asks, what would you say has been your favorite video that you've created, posted over the time you've been on YouTube? Now, my favorite video on YouTube that I've ever posted is probably my montage, my Battlefield 3 Legacy montage, that I posted last year, probably around that time of the year. And it took me a lot of time and a lot of effort and a lot of special effects that I introduced into this montage, and I kind of just wanted to make it really awesome. I actually bought a lot of tracks, mixed it together, and then made something really awesome out of it. And I'm definitely going to be posting an annotation somewhere around there, because I think a lot of you guys haven't seen this video actually, and it's a really awesome one, and you should definitely check it out. Now, my good friend Choppy asks, what do you think the future of Battlefield 4 is? Now, honestly, I'm kind of vague on this topic. Now, with the new patch, with the latest patch, they introduced a lot of new things into the game and a lot of awesome new mechanics that make the game kind of exciting again. And really, the game isn't as clunky as it used to feel before. Sure, it's still clunky. It's nowhere near Battlefield 3. I love Battlefield 3 and the movement and the snappiness and everything. Even though that game was already kind of bad in that direction, Battlefield 4 is so much worse. So, like, comparing those two, it's like worse and the worst. So definitely, I'm kind of mixed feeling. I had kind of mixed feelings with Battlefield 4. I'm trying to get a little bit into competitive play in Battlefield 4 because there is not a lot of bullshit going on that you have on normal Battlefield 4 servers. So that's pretty much something that I'm looking forward and that I'm trying to go into. But to be quite honest, I'm just waiting for Battlefield Hardline to be released eventually. I'm not such a fan of Battlefield 4. I think I stated this multiple times that I just don't like the gameplay of Battlefield 4, and it doesn't matter what they're changing, I'm simply not gonna like it anyways. So I'm really just looking forward for the next iteration of Battlefield, which is gonna be Hardline. I'm going to be playing a lot of Counter-Strike in the meantime, maybe a bit Far Cry 4, I think, and yeah, just some other games to kind of fill the gap, and of course, as I already said, some Battlefield 4, which is surprisingly a lot of fun. Zetos is asking, boobs or burger? Now, I definitely have to go with burger, because burger means bacon, and bacon means anything better than anything else, so bacon wins. Sorry. Alright, so we've got the next question. I think this is from someone who's German, so this is Feierabend, and he asks, if I got it right, you're from Switzerland, so why do you speak English in your videos? Only to reach more people, or is there another background? Now, the first reason, of course, is definitely the reach. Now, if I were to make videos in Swiss German, which is actually my mother tongue, I don't think that I would have such a big reach. I wouldn't really have such a big audience of people watching my videos, and I don't really think making a video in Swiss German would come over really professional. It would be kind of weird to talk Swiss German in a video. And the second reason definitely is I just like English. I like talking English, I like watching English videos, I read all my books in English. I mean, university is all in English because we've got a lot of international students, and English is just kind of this universal language that everybody speaks and everybody understands, well, except for a lot of German and Swiss people as well. But never mind. But really, just when I started out with YouTube, I didn't even think about starting my YouTube channel in German. It was just clear for me that I would start it in English. Alrighty then, Ghost Gaming asks, do you play any other genre of games that aren't FPS related, and if so, which do you enjoy the most? Now, I've actually started out with a game, when I first got my PC, I've actually started out with a game that wasn't FPS, so I've actually played Trackmania Nations, or as of today would be Trackmania United, which is actually some sort of Formula 1 arcade race type of deal. It's kind of jumping and loops and really weird things, and the wind is just kicking off. Seriously, today it's so windy in Switzerland, it's really annoying to record. Sorry if the audio level is really fucked up in this video. I haven't got around to buy an awesome microphone. I'm gonna be doing this for the next Q&A, remember me. So really, racing games are the things that I enjoy playing other than FPS. Now other than that, I really don't like any genre of computer games. I do not like Dota 2, I don't like Hearthstone. All of these games, they just don't appeal to me. I don't think they're interesting. So really, I stick with FPS most of the time, sometimes some Trackmania, and that's pretty much it. Now, Sam Blackwell asks, what are your 5 favorite YouTuber? Well, I guess that would be me, and there we have me. Of course, I'm just kidding. I'm just a pooper. I guess my 5 favorite YouTuber, with no particular order, we would have Jack Frax, Westy, The War Owl, greets you, Ghost Gaming, and The Ruffle Raptor. Alright, my good friend Swaggy Swaggerson says, holy shit, congrats on 2K, love you. Love you too. My question is, how many dunks do you own right now? I guess the right answer is always more than you. Now, last but not least, we've got Stop winning, for fuck's sake. Now, last but not least, we've got El Mary a la Rona. And he's asking, how did you start your YouTube career? I guess I just played some games and I got a new PC and I was actually able to record games, and I thought, why the hell not? I love watching it, why not just do it myself? And was it hard to start to speak in your videos and do commentaries? Well, actually it was. I'm still not really comfortable at doing commentaries that much. I'm still kind of in front of my PC, like sitting there, talking to a microphone, really feeling weird. Like this here is really weird for me, like talking to this camera here, just like a total weirdo. But I guess the more you do it, the more acquainted you get, and the more normal it feels, I guess. So yeah, at the beginning it was really hard, and then it got easier and easier. So I guess those are all the questions I'm going to be answering for today's Q&A vlog. I know you guys have asked me many more questions, and I've actually come up with an idea. I actually thought that I could be doing some sort of mailbox video. I know a lot of YouTubers already do this, but I really thought about it, and I had some really awesome questions that you guys asked me that I could really fill an entire video. Seriously, like 50 minutes to talk about one question. And I thought I'm going to be doing some sort of inbox type of video series in the future. If you guys are interested in something like that, I mean, if you really want to, I can make like a video where I talk about some specific topics, like 1 or 2 or 3 in 15 minutes, just like Matimio does. I'm sure Level Cap does as well. I'm not watching him anymore. Luton, Culprit, and all of those guys do these videos. And I really thought that I could actually also start one of these series, because I'm really interested in this kind of interaction type videos. And if you guys are interested in something like that, definitely tell me in the comment section below. I'm pretty much just gonna call it Inbox, because that's the only name I really came up with. But if you're really interested in that, let me know in the comments below. But again, before I end this video, I really want to thank you guys for your support. Thanks so much for all of the massive support. It means the world to me. It really does. And without you, I would have stopped a long ago. So thanks so much again for your support. Just because of you, this channel is still alive. I am Roman, and I will see you guys in the next one.